And I think that's another key piece to Future Festival we need to talk about, the value of bringing your team to the event and getting inspiration as a group.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of models for that, right? We've had C-level folks from major entertainment organizations come up with other C-level counterparts of theirs, specifically to influence leadership to start thinking with the same language. I've seen other models where consumer insights leaders will bring the 3 or 4 or 5 other folks that are on their team so that they don't have to translate all of the findings back to them after the show. I've seen instances where organizations mandate cross-functional attendance. So I remember one year there was a group that came with 6 from a broadcasting organization, and they could not attend unless they got 2 participants from 3 different divisions.
And that idea of the forced offsite, I love that, right? Where you're taking, it may be if you're working on a specific project right now, and taking that group out of their environment into a new environment with a framework they can use to attack a specific project that's an issue for their business or something that they're trying to hurdle they're trying to get over for their brand. The ability and the frameworks at Future Festival help make that process an interesting new one. So it's always fantastic when we see teams come together and join a Future Festival. But that doesn't mean you can't do well without a team. This idea of building relationships is another key part of what we do at Future Festival. If you don't bring a team, for sure on day 3 you'll be with a group of like-minded creative individuals working on frameworks, on ideas that may or may not work specifically for your project, but giving you those tools to take back and inspire your team to get to the next level.
Absolutely. We've had hospitals from Singapore send an individual person to Future Festival. We've seen entrepreneurs from Dubai come across the Atlantic for Future Festival specifically, all on their own, but they never leave alone. They always end up with some new connections. And that's not necessarily the easiest thing to do, is to come to a conference like Future Festival alone. But I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier to come to Future Festival alone than it is to go to most conferences because of these forced collisions. But I definitely recommend that you try to think about, at least a duo to come with, so that and even better, a team, because then you can really diversify your exposure to the trend safaris, and you can just get the most out of the experience, because you might not hear something that your teammate picks up on, and that's the connective tissue that can help you make sure you get the most out of the experience.